New York City's bike community came out in the thousands on Friday for the first critical mass ride in years, taking to the street in protest of a new NYPD policy quietly rolled out last month to criminalize cyclists. The NYPD is now treating minor traffic infractions as criminal offenses, making cyclists go to court and plead their case in front of a judge, risking a warrant for their arrest if they don't show up. But do the same from behind the wheel of a car, and you get a traffic ticket that you could just pay online. We spoke to cyclists about the crackdown and how they feel about who the city is scapegoating for the dangers on New York City streets.
So as an African American in the community, I'm always very vigilant anyway about cops and what I'm doing, and try to be aware of aggressive cops, try to stay out of situations where there's confrontational.
And I just think it's bullshit what we're doing, and we're not actually protecting cyclists. We're putting them in more danger and I think more harm.
Obviously the policing is unequal, and it just seems like it's another scapegoat, like an externalizing of aggression towards delivery people.
The policy is said to be targeting e-bike riders, many of whom are immigrant gig workers delivering for apps like Grubhub and DoorDash, but we've seen it applied to both pedal and e-bike riders.
My impression is that this is a way to give summons to a bunch of people they want to see in court, and I think that is disproportionately applied to certain groups in the city.
I'm an immigrant. I'm here on a green card. Getting one of these criminal summonses could be damaging for me.
So there's 100 other things that you can do besides give criminal summons or put people in legal jeopardy that could put their lives or livelihoods in danger. So it's crazy that they would be doing that.
The reality is a lot of people live and die by this, and the fact that you can get sent to criminal court over this is absolutely ridiculous.
They figure that we're more of a threat than cars that are going through lights, and for too long the cars have gotten free pass,
When it comes to following the rules to a T, it's not like an individual on a 25-pound bicycle is capable of the amount of collateral damage that a car would be.
Last year, 37 pedestrians were injured in 179 reported e-bike crashes, according to the NYPD's own data. That's 0.4% of all pedestrian injuries. The vast majority are instead caused by car drivers.
I've been hit by vehicles twice.
Oh, wow.
So, yes,
No problem.
pretty badly. And while I was completely following the traffic laws, and as far as I know, those drivers face no criminal charges.
I think people just take their feelings and their frustrations out on people they consider lower on the totem pole, and I think that's all this is.
Yeah, I'm really hoping that this sends the message that cyclists aren't the enemy, right? We're here to work with the city, and it would be great if the city considered us part of the road and started making rules that put us not last, not necessarily first, but put us in the picture.
I think maybe having more conversation with actual cyclists versus making these laws with not actually